Hello.
Hey,
Hey,
Vinash.
Peter.
How's it going?
Good, good. How was KubeCon?
KubeCon was good. It was a lot. Like it was just very busy. A lot of people came by asking open questions at the booth. So that was pretty nice. But yeah, like it was just like 12-hour days every day. So tired afterwards.
Yep, nice.
Did you make it to KubeCon as well?
No. Yeah, I'm supposed to, but I had like some visa issues like to come back to the States, so I couldn't join.
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, well maybe the next one, maybe Detroit.
Yep,
Yeah. So if you make it there, it'd be great to meet you.
yep.
Hi Gert, how's it going?
Good. You made it back from Valencia.
Well, I made it all the way to Portugal, so I didn't go very far, but I'm from there to
Oh,
here.
okay. You didn't have to go to the US or something.
No, I'll go to the US June 17th for Open Source Summit in Austin.
Oh, cool.
That's
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, probably like we can meet there. Like I'm like doing a lightning talk in OSS.
Oh, you'll be there. Okay, cool. Yeah, definitely. Definitely say hi.
Yep.
Sweet. Yeah, I have a talk on OPA. I forgot, I don't know what day it is, but yeah, I have a talk as well. So yeah, it'll definitely be good to catch up.
Yep.
All right.
How was KubeCon for you?
It was good.
No.
Yeah, you guys were busy.
Yeah, it was pretty nonstop for the first 2 days. Like luckily on the third day, everyone kind of like, and you could tell everyone's like half packing the booth and talking at the same time. Like not like all of the booths are just like I'm so tired, I'm ready to get out of here. and then so like yeah, but like the first 2 days, it was definitely nonstop. So I think it was good. I think that right like we had that like Alina come out, and so like that definitely spurred some conversations. It got people talking about OPA, and yeah, so it was a good event.
Yeah. That's,
Cool. Let me share my screen.
I like the logo.
Yeah, I think it's fun. Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, here's the agenda today. Let's see. How many participants do we have? All right, cool. All right. So a couple new integrations on the integration page. We have one, an Nginx one, which was put up by a community member, and then basically just showing how to use Nginx and OPA. Nice addition. And then we have Sandshell from the people over at Snowflake. And so this one was pretty cool. Yeah, I haven't actually played with this myself, but it sounds good. So yeah, so if anyone gives it a try, let me know. So those are two new integrations. There is a new built-in, new built-in, this was merged. I guess this will go out in version 041, I believe. And then, oh, hey, Philip's on the call. So this is the last item here, but Philip Conrad is a new member on the OPA open source team. So big welcome to Philip.
All right, welcome.
Great to have you here, Philip. Let's see. Yeah, Philip, so since you're here, why don't you tell us a little bit about the unit parse built-in that you merged the other day?
Oh yeah, so that was one of the first tasks that I was assigned after joining the team. And the reason why we needed it was particularly for Kubernetes folks, if you have a CPU resource string, such as the 100M one there, that was something that we didn't have an existing parser to handle. And very probably people that needed to handle this before would have had to create a really convoluted Rego function in order to be able to actually be able to parse and break out the parts of these things. So instead, we have expanded the units part of the built-in namespace and have added a units parser that takes metric units. The byte parsing code was not case sensitive, but this one is, so that you can express units of millis versus mega and so on. So yeah, fairly simple, but hopefully it'll be useful for folks dealing with Kubernetes in the future.
Cool, awesome. Thanks for sharing some details on that. All right, let's see. And then we've got a couple things in progress here. I think large bundle support, Ash is working on. This is an extension of the local disk support that we did. And so this is just being able to work with large data sets on disk. So that should be a good one. Next up is the GraphQL, which I think Philip is also working on. And so they're being able to do like queries with GraphQL. Philip, is there any more details other than just doing queries with GraphQL that this enables or allows us to do?
Yeah, so it's not launching GraphQL queries per se. Mm-hmm. It's more like if you have a bunch of GraphQL queries coming in and you would like to do auth or policy decisions on the queries themselves. So we actually are, in this PR, we're going to be integrating a full-on GraphQL parser so that you can validate your schema, you can validate the queries, make sure there's no syntax errors, and also validate queries against a given schema. You will also be able to, because we're generating the abstract syntax trees of both the queries and the schemas, you'll actually be able to make policy decisions if you want to on, gee, maybe I don't want to allow mutation queries for this one resource, you know? Or maybe mutation queries are only allowed if you have admin rights. And you'll be able to actually express that directly in your policies once this feature lands. So the goal is not so much to allow us to launch queries out as to be able to take in a string that's a GraphQL query and then break it into its parts so people can write policies on it. In the future, if we were going to support launching GraphQL queries, that would look a lot probably like our HTTP built-ins, and those are complicated for good reason.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's the short of it.
Awesome. Yeah, I think thanks for providing some clarifying details there. I think I had it wrong in my head. So yeah, sweet. That sounds good. All right, next one up. Named function declarations. I saw Torrin came back and worked on this with Stefan. Oh, hey, Anders is here. Hey, Anders.
Hey, everyone.
Cool. And so, yeah, it seemed like this was a fairly old ticket that got brought back up, but being able to add names for arguments and descriptions. All right, and then moving on, the next things that on the agenda, we have a couple issues here that if people wanted to comment on them, there's one where we're discussing strict mode and the use of equal signs. So I know a community member started this thread asking if we want to just get rid of equal signs, and it's been a lot of back and forth. And so if you guys have comments or opinions on this, definitely look it over and add your comments to it. Then the other one, we're still looking for more comments on Opal Format 2.0. So if you have things that you think should be opinionated when running Opal Format, this is a good place to add your opinions. And then so adding a new section here. So if there's anyone new on the call with some good first issues, edit button on GitHub, support for SIG v4 signing, and then some docs updates. So I think I might just start linking some good first issues in these meeting notes in case we do get new people and they want to check out and do a PR. So, and then other than that, that's the agenda for today. Anything else from anyone on the call that they want to discuss or dive deeper into?
Yeah, if anyone wants to, I can expand on the use case for the named args.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
So what we're trying to accomplish there is like the way we've done it so far is like any built-in function has a number of arguments, obviously, and those arguments have had a type. But when generating documentation and we're working with like editors or like control planes, we haven't known like what are these arguments, like what is the purpose of these arguments. So some of the built-ins, they only have one argument, and in that case it's kind of obvious what it's meant to be. But for some of them there's like 3 or 4 arguments. When you want to do things like auto completion in your editor, it's not obvious like what is the third argument of this function supposed to do. So that's basically what we're trying to provide, so that OPA itself can give you a guide on like, okay, this third argument is the certificate to the JOC verify function or whatever it might be. And yeah, that's basically what it is. And so I think that there's going to be better editor support in IntelliJ IDEA and VS Code Editor, but also in things like Styrodas or like the Acerto control plane or whatever it might be.
Awesome. Okay, so definitely improving functionality there of how like being able to see like, oh, argument 1 is for data, argument 2 is for some sort of expansion or something, and just being able to see very clearly what each argument is for, and being able to like syntax highlight and stuff. Okay, awesome.
So you can showcase that in your editor.
Sweet. And so do we then does this get fed back into those like how does it move from this into support into like the IntelliJ or the VS Code plugin or
so it'll be exposed in the I think it'll be exposed in the capabilities.json file, which is pushed with each release of OPA. There's a capabilities file where you see like here's a list of all the built-ins, and now it will also feature like the name of all the arguments to each of the functions.
Cool. Okay. Sounds nice.
It's pretty nice.
All right, then. Oh yeah, and then last thing here from KubeCon. This was I messed this up. This was Aulina that came out, and so I think in future editions of KubeCon, Aulina will be present in the Fippy and Friends edition. Our Fippy and Friends kind of guidebooks where they explain how the various CNCF tools kind of play together. So hopefully we see Aulina in one of those new comics. And yeah, so thanks for joining the meeting today, everyone. I'll see you all in 2 weeks.
Thanks all.
Good. Thank you.
Bye.
I see there.
All right. Take care.
Gerald.